A recent study published in the journal Pediatrics found that predators seek out newborns, both infants and toddlers, as victims more than any other age group. These 15 times predators target newborns. Number 15. Wild dogs versus buffalo. Calf buffalo are large, powerful creatures that have been known to fight lions. They are massive, and a well-placed stab with one of their horns might prove fatal for an enemy. Unless they're pursuing a younger calf, wild dogs have a slim chance of taking down a full-grown buffalo. In this video, they're doing exactly that. They encircle the calf and are about to slaughter it directly in front of its mother. Because there are simply too many dogs, it appears the mother has given up on defending her offspring. If the mother understands what is best for her at this point, she should flee. The mother is finally frightened away from the area. After one more try to save her calf, and the dogs are free to feast. Currently, there's no saving this calf. In less than 5 minutes, a large pack of African wild dogs kills 3 young buffalo while successfully frightening away many adults. As small as they are, wild dogs are unbelievable hunters. African wild dogs have an undeserved reputation for being nasty and aggressive hunters. They live in exceptional cooperation with one another, unlike practically any other predator. After a successful hunt, for example, the young and sick are allowed to eat first. In this video, the dogs are trying to snatch a buffalo calf right in front of its mother. But it's not an easy task when there are quite a few adult buffaloes around. Number 14. Hyenas kill baby zebra. This pregnant zebra tries to kick herself out of trouble, but it's just not enough as the hyenas manage to take it down in their traditional manner. The hyenas devour the zebra alive and the fetus is next. Imagine still not being born and you are already on your way to death. Number 13. Dowel attack gaur. A wild gaur calf is attacked by a group of dowels, but the calf's mother is there and is doing her best to protect her offspring. But the dowels are vicious and relentless. During the attack, it's hard to tell whether the dowels will be able to snatch the calf or not, but so far, Mom is doing a fine job. However, when there are so many dowels, it's difficult for just one animal, no matter how big it is, to defend against this kind of attack. This pack of dowels comes looking for a younger calf, but there are a few adult gaurs in the vicinity that are intent on not letting this happen. A few of the dowels bite the calf, but 2 massive gaurs are in their way. The dogs are overwhelming, but they still haven't managed to snatch the calf. The gaurs have formed an impenetrable wall for the time being, but will it suffice? Your guess is as good as mine. Number 12. Leopard kills baby antelope. During a night hunt, a leopard ambushed a young puku and killed it in no time. The leopard brought its prey up in a tree to enjoy its meal in privacy away from potential danger. It's incredible that leopards are the only cats that do this. This leopard kills a rather large puku during a morning game drive and drags the animal away before taking a short break right in front of a massive curious giraffe. It must be an exhausting task to drag a dead animal even if the leopard is built for this type of strenuous activity. On the previous day, wildlife enthusiasts have been seeking the sleeper for quite some time, but had come up empty-handed. They got there just in time to see her coming for the kill on the second day after hearing she had been spotted. As you can see in the video, this poor baby didn't stand a chance. The leopard is an incredible hunter, and once it targets its prey and ambushes it, it simply doesn't mess up a hunt very often. Number 11. Lion attack baby impala. During the lambing season, this lovely lone lioness has honed her skills as an impala lamb specialist. She captured a somewhat older lamb this time, which she had to pursue a little harder on a dismal wet day while she scoured the Sabbath River for lance. Lawmakers followed her for quite some time. She is a member of the H12 Pride and is currently on her own, and likely demny because she does not have to share with other Pride members. She may easily pursue lesser prey. They timed her and discovered she ate the entire ram in just 40 minutes. Check out how powerful this lion is when she climbs the steep mountain with an impala in her mouth. The mound is difficult enough to climb, but with the dead weight of her prey in her mouth, it makes it even more arduous. But the lion does it with ease. Number 10. Wild dogs versus baby elephants. Honestly, when I first saw this thumbnail, I thought the elephant was breaking wind. But then I realized the Photoshop artist didn't know what he was doing. I decided to show everyone what a botched Photoshop picking looks like. I mean, what's going on here? It almost looks like a poster from a science fiction B-horror flick. Botswana was the destination of choice for wildlife enthusiasts. For a few lovely weeks, they were staying in northern Botswana's comedy-tended camp. A watering hole is located just in front of the camp. Just outside the dining area, As they were enjoying breakfast, an Impala was chased by a wild dog and ran beside a watering well. The wild dog decided to take a break from chasing the Impala and instead decided to relax at the watering hole. She was soon surrounded by roughly 15 to 16 pack mates when a single elephant walked up. They were all walking around, lying around, or drinking, just chilling. He seemed to want the drinking hole to himself, but the dogs didn't slink away because they knew they could run circles around him and not get hurt. They threw him off by moving closer, but she shooed them away, and the whole thing became a game for both of them. The dogs knew they could never take down the elephants, and the elephant also knew this. So all the elephants decided to have some fun. To be honest, I have never witnessed a pack of wild dogs attacking and killing an elephant, even a calf. In this video, these wild dogs try approaching a calf, but they have something else coming if they think they can, because these massive bull elephants are protecting the calf, and the worst the dogs can do to these adult elephants is tickle them and make them laugh. Even the calf could defend himself against the dog for a few minutes until the adults helped him out. If this sort of happened, a mom and her calf encounter a few wild dogs on the road and stop walking until the mom figures out an alternate route, avoiding a conflict with the dogs. Even though with the mother around, the dogs can't do much. But I like the way the mother thought this out. Better walk away from trouble than walk into it, because you never know what can happen. Number 9. Lions. This lion pride is on the prowl. Solo lioness goes in for the kill after a hunting lesson with her young and manages to snag a baby warthog for her family's dinner. This male lion is licking this baby warthog, and no, it's not because he just signed the adoption papers. He's prepping him for dinner. This poor little zebra foal finds out very quickly how rough it is to survive in the bush when a lion slowly puts an end to his life. This lion assisted the zebra mother in giving birth so he could snatch the newborn foal as it was being born. What a way to be introduced to the world. Number 8. Jackals hunting wildebeest calf. Jackals are scavengers, and they usually end up with the table scraps. But once in a while, they also hunt when they can get their paws on easy prey such as this newborn wildebeest. It's always a pleasure for the scavengers. Safari enthusiasts came across a baby wildebeest that was either injured or too sick to stand up during a morning game drive. The baby was quickly discovered by jackals, and despite the mama wildebeest's best efforts to keep them at bay, nature took its course. It was difficult to watch for the onlookers and not intervene on behalf of the baby. But that is the point of nature watching. Mother wildebeest saves her newborn baby from a hungry jackal. Jackal is eventually reduced to eating only the placenta. Number 7. Leopard hunting baby warthog. This male leopard grabs another tiny newborn as it checks out the den to see if there is anything bigger. I guess the wardrobes in the den are afraid to come out, and they would rather let their newborn fill the cat's tummies for the time being and live an extra day. I get it. What if there are a few adult warthogs in the den? Maybe they could come out and challenge the cat, forcing it to let go of the baby. I guess that's not going to happen. Leopards love to hunt young and defenseless wardrobes. They're an easy catch, tasty, and will satisfy the big cat's appetite momentarily. This leopard doesn't waste any time chasing this baby warthog, and the wardrobe has no chance of escaping the grip of the mighty cat. It's time to add some Italian vinaigrette to the mix, and dinner is served. When this leopard catches a baby warthog, the wardrobe's mother comes crashing through the leopard like a Mack truck and sends the feline flying into the air, forcing the big cat to let go of the piglet. Finally, a parent that takes his responsibility. Number 6. Wild dogs. African wild dogs have an undeserved reputation for being nasty and aggressive murderers. They live in exceptional cooperation with one another, unlike practically any other predator. After a successful hunt, for example, the young and sick are allowed to eat first. In this video, the dogs have captured a young warthog and they drag it through the dirt as they tear it apart. This pack of wild dogs are eating right through a young wildebeest calf. Apparently, the scene was so gruesome and difficult to watch for some occupants of a safari vehicle. The driver was asked to leave the area in less than 5 minutes. A large pack of African wild dogs kills 3 young Cape buffalo calves while successfully chasing away multiple adults. This doll wants a piece of this calf, but mama is in the way. However, when the mother and calf go for a swim, the doll smells opportunity and chases them in the water. She's able to grab the calf and send the mother away. Once that's accomplished, he attacks the calf in the water and returns him to shore after the kill is made. This was a major mistake by the mother buffalo. Number 5. Cheetahs. This seems like an easy hunt for these 2 cheetahs as they take down a wildebeest calf. The calf struggles, but it can't do much against 2 cheetahs even if they are young and inexperienced. A couple of cheetahs walk away with dead piglets in their mouths, and they enjoy a small lunch for the time being. In the Masai Mara, cheetah prepares to ambush a young gazelle. The gazelle takes off when it senses danger, but it's not enough to get away from the fastest land mammal on the planet. This young cheetah hunts this baby gazelle, and since the cub is not experienced, he sort of plays and taps on the gazelle before killing it. It's a slow and painful death for the little gazelle. Number 4. Leopard. This leopard amuses itself with his baby impala before it kills it. For some reason, it enjoys playing with its meal for a few minutes before it decides to execute it. It almost seems like it's throwing the impala a going-away party, just missing the balloons and the confetti. Poor animal doesn't have a clue what's going on, and soon it will be at the pearly gates, meeting with Noah. The leopard finally commits the act and enjoys its meal. This is the part where one can say that nature is truly cruel. It doesn't take much time before this leopard suffocates this little fella. It's always heartbreaking seeing newborns that barely arrive on this planet leave it just as fast. This leopard watches this young dick before ambushing and killing it. It's such a tiny animal. It looks like this is dessert for the leopard. This leopard walks away toward a watering hole and notices a small deer. It doesn't waste any time and serves itself. Why are all these babies on their own? Where are the parents when you need them? Number 3. Zebra attacks baby zebra. Not only do zebra mothers have to worry about lions and leopards, but they also have to worry about male zebras. If the harem's females have recently given birth, the new dominant male may kill their foals to wipe off any evidence of his predecessor's genetic heritage and bring the females into ostrich to further his own genetic legacy. This male zebra holds this foal by the legs, and the foal is almost about to drown. The male chases the baby, but its mother intervenes and defends it to the death. After a few bumps and bruises, the baby makes it out of there alive thanks to its mother. The fights are vicious, with the zebras kicking one another, and sometimes the dominant male is successful and manages to kill a young foal. This is another crazy battle, and the foal is being trampled on by these zebras, but the mother is trying her best to fend off the attacks. You can see the attacks happen while the female is actually giving birth. What a welcome the foal receives just when it barely takes its first breath. Can you imagine being born, and the second you come into the world, you get slapped out by your dads? What a welcome back would be. These zebra battles are insane. Number 2. Komodo dragon hunting calf. Komodo dragons dominate the habitats in which they reside. Due to their size, they are carnivores, and even though they are thought to feed largely on carrion, they may frequently attack live victims in a sneaky manner. This video is not for the faint of hearts. These Komodo dragons are tearing to pieces this young calf and eating it alive. The mother of the calf is helpless and just watches its calf being prepped for lunch. I guess there's only one thing left to do. Add the salt and pepper and put it on the grill. This baby buffalo is taking a beating with its mother, watching. What is it with these buffalo? Mom's not trying to save their young. A chicken would fiercely fight the Komodo if its chicks were threatened, even if it meant death. Komodos are so powerful, and when they target a prey like this young buffalo, there's no getting out of it for the victim. Another gruesome scene of a couple of Komodos enjoying their lunch in front of the meal's parents. I understand Komodos can kill the parents easily, but at least try to do something right. Number 1. Lion attacking baby hyena. Hyenas are eaten by lions, but it is not a common occurrence. Hyenas are killed by lions. To reduce the fierce competition, the hyenas give the lions for food. Hyenas and other apex predators are seen as a threat to lions' territory and lives, which is why they are killed. Male lions, for example, may murder young animals of other species in order for their mothers to become sexually receptive sooner. This lion grabs a young hyena from its den and has it for lunch. Not much the hyena can do against this powerful male. This lion chases a tiny hyena cub and must perform a double axel just to grab a cub. Once in its mouth, the lion drops it to check out the playing field. The lion smells the presence of the rest of the hyena clan and ends up just killing the cub before walking away. The hyenas are devastated, but there isn't anything they can do except gather all the generals and plot for revenge. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they are uploaded. That's it for now.